3-year old was like 6 when it came to Christmas.
Damn.
Yeah. So what I did was I started with breaking them from getting toys and stuff like that. And I might get them like one electronic and the rest is clothes and stuff like that. Even now, we don't put up Christmas trees, we don't do the lights, we don't do any of that, like nothing. So I'll start right before. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I when I say I hate the holidays, like after my birthday, my spirit literally drops because I know that there's this pressure that everyone is feeling. There's this pressure that's been put on us to have to almost like carry something that I feel like was not even ours to carry, if that makes sense. So I kind of go into this different space during the holidays, even Thanksgiving. I'm just like, what the hell? The story that I know growing up is totally different from the story that I understand now when it comes to like what Thanksgiving is about, what Christmas is about, what all these, I mean, even I would say the 4th of July, Independence Day, my birthday, Halloween, like all these pagan holidays, all these different things that
Why you call it pagan holidays, R&B?
all these things that we celebrate, I feel like there were things that were like it was a pressure, it was something that was given to like
You
put on
saying the
us.
Easter Bunny don't lay eggs?
Hell nah, the Easter bunny don't lay eggs.
No,
Like
he don't.
yeah, that's like
I
that.
don't even see the holidays as that. You know what I see the holidays as?
Money.
What?
Something to do, something to help the economy.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it
It's
is.
too
I'm gonna
much
be
pressure.
real. Well, no, it's only pressure to those that allow it to be. They gonna do what they gonna do. Um, but it's just like think about it. We go January, February. We got let me see, January. Well, with New Year's. February is what Valentine's Day. March ain't nothing. April
St.
ain't nothing.
Patrick's Day is March.
Right. Yeah.
Nah, ain't nobody. That's nigga. That ain't got nothing to do with us.
That's a white people
We be
holiday.
running
Yeah,
around
that's some
wearing
Irish
green.
shit.
We be wearing green.
March, April. But you ain't gotta do nothing. You like that's just
Read the chat,
March,
please.
April,
May.
May. May
Memorial
is
Day.
what?
Mother's Day.
Memorial Day.
Well, we're
Oh
Father's
yeah.
Day. Father's Day is wait no
June.
June.
June. Mother's Day is when May, right?
May.
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 Yeah.
May.
May, June, Mother's Day, Father's Day,
4th of July.
July, Fourth of
Nothing in
July.
August.
Nothing in August. September is what Veterans Day or something.
Labor Day.
Labor Day. October is Halloween. November is Thanksgiving. December is Christmas. Right?
Christmas and
Out of
Hanukkah.
all those, Christmas and well, Christmas is the only one really that's driven to the economy.
Well, Wack, I guess you seen clearly
Black
through what
Friday.
the fuck I was trying to do because you pretty much you pretty much got to the point that I was trying to get to. Right.
Yeah.
So why I hear a lot of people talking about how we don't celebrate it and all this and that, but I don't hear people talking about y'all talk about this economical shit, but why we don't provide a service to the motherfuckers that's celebrating it since it's so lucrative in them times of the year. They got one for every season. They got the Valentine's Day shit, that's a money grab. They got the what's the next season? They got the Easter shit next, that's another grab. Then they got the 4th of July shit, that's another grab, and then you got the Thanksgiving and the Christmas.
Mother's
That's
Day.
all
Mother's
drug
Day is
season.
really big
And
too, bang.
Halloween.
And
You
that's
right.
that's all drug seasons, you feel me?
You
I
right.
So
mean,
is we too woke to even provide a service? To provide services on them
Hell
days? You
no.
feel what I'm
Make a
saying?
That's
service for them.
subjective. Some people do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we still
Why it
get out
gotta
here and
be
do
on
our
those
thing.
days? Is my question.
No, because it's so lucrative. Like you know what I'm saying? Because of the time of that time of the year is a good hustle.
And that's
Every
just here in
season
the States. Outside
is
the
a
States,
hustle
it's
for
probably
every
not like
season.
that.
That's subjective.
Especially around Christmas,
But
they
if
got
it's a
businesses
hustle, are we hustling or are we being hustled?
both.
You have to ask yourself. If you didn't sell nothing for Christmas, right? So
yeah, but what about your
inadvertently,
family members that worked at the stores that did sell it?
Yeah.
What about the people that work for the companies that did make the product that's being sold? Like this
Good
will
point.
make the world go around.
Right.
Good point.
It's just real shit. It's what makes it move. Like if everybody just sat at home and this was it, it would be a lot less
Which
jobs.
no, that's true. But the
Like
stimulus makes the world go round. When they was putting out that money, we was out
no,
spending it.
that don't make the world go round because that ain't what's happening every day. That really hurts the economy, and this is why in 2023, motherfuckers gonna feel it. Trust me.
Whack, whack. Definitely, like when we were younger, right? When we was like in high school and like those first couple years of college, all these winter breaks and Thanksgiving breaks, we would go and get like the jobs at the mall and stuff like that, just so we can make a little bit of, make some money, put some on a resume, try to, push something for. So you're definitely correct there.
Yeah, I mean, it's all like all this shit is one big old processing system. Everything that's done. All right, you make money with these companies over here making this. How we gonna sell it? Let's create this, and that. Fireworks outside of these, little special events. Them people got one good day to make millions and millions of dollars,
Yep.
right? Fourth of July, right?
And the
So
January 1st.
yeah, I mean, not as much, but yeah, you're right. So, but at the end of the day, is all this shit is there to recycle the motherfucking
Keep
money,
the fucking money rolling.
keep the money moving
Keep the fucking money rolling, man.
on some
Yeah,
real shit.
I don't care what they do as far as what they celebrate or even like the economic side. I take advantage of Black Fridays, all that shit when it come around. I just don't put the tree or none of that shit in my house. I know I kind of did something similar when I came in. My oldest daughter, she was I think 9 at the time. So because I had stopped like maybe like a month before Christmas, I didn't celebrate Christmas or nothing like that with her, but I did take her I think like 2 days after Christmas and bought her some stuff. But then that was the last time that I did it. Um, as far as family goes, I don't think we should be dictated. Like all my family was close, and like I grew up in Jersey City. My family was close there. I moved to West Orange or East Orange. Family was close there. I just didn't think I needed to come around during those days when I could see him any day. Big
But
Mama or
here
not.
go the thing, bro. Like the way it's set up, jobs give you the day
Right,
off, and
right,
it's set up for people to be
right.
able to leave and go, because you got some leisure time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think people taking this shit way too fucking personal. Um, and I don't know, man. We live in a country to where we wanna we denounce racism, but then we always want to point the finger at, oh, this is those type of people shit. Fuck them. And I just really think it's just a way of the land.
Well, if you ain't for me, like the reason why I don't celebrate is because of the spirituality I follow. So, if it wasn't for the spirituality I follow, I might not have that opinion. It might just be like a
Yeah, see, I
festive
don't give a fuck
day.
about none of that. It's just a day
Right,
for
that's what
people
I'm
to
saying.
come together.
Right,
I
right.
don't
So, I
I
think
don't
that's
see
where
Christmas as none of that shit. No, I don't, no
right. So
tripping.
it all depends on the person that's looking at it. So for me, biblically speaking, that's why I don't celebrate it. I can't speak for everybody else. If I didn't follow the Bible, like if I'm a Muslim or if I'm just a regular black person or something like that, Christmas would probably be just that. It would probably be this is a family. We get a day off. We do something like that and come together. But because of my belief, that's why I don't follow it. So I believe in the Most High, and that belief says I can't worship another God. That's what separates it for me. Has nothing to do with economics, has nothing to do with the family. It has to do with on that day is to a false God, and I can't worship that God. That's why I do it. That's
So
the
But
only reason I
everything
do it.
about it is, the Santa Claus, all the shit, everything about this shit is like some basic traditional, just type of United States of America type shit. Like, I don't put that much into it. It is, you know, buy you people some gifts. It's a day to recognize everybody. That's what it is. Everybody get together, hang out a couple hours, keep it moving. See you in about 7 months. That's it. A lot of family you might see, well, real shit. 4th of July, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Them really the, you know what I'm saying?
I told my family, like my family create like events where it's not like a pagan, and then I'll come around and I say just like you said, man. I say I'm here to just enjoy all y'all because I ain't gonna see y'all for a couple months. So it's the same thing for me. It just don't have to be surrounded
Yeah.
behind like a false, worship or something like that. So I get that part too.
Yeah, I ain't here to like we ain't sitting around the house talking about motherfucking Mary and Joseph and they had that motherfucking music on. These niggas playing bones, they watching the game. The ladies over there talking about gospel and the food is being cooked. That's just what it is. You like, you talking about each other kids, who's doing what. Damn, your boy didn't got big. Damn, she's growing up. Oh my God, you got a boyfriend. You graduate. It ain't even I don't
And
put
see,
that
that's
type
the
of thought
family
into it.
dynamic that I like and that I'm used to, and that, was embedded in me. That's what I wasn't really told, like all the details about it. I just saw it as, all of our family getting together from all
Hmm.
walks of the world. And, growing up, having to move around a lot and travel a lot, it wasn't times where you just had that. So I looked forward to that. Thanksgiving, Christmas, at least those two holidays, really look forward to it. And Halloween, we weren't dressed up as, all bloody and stuff, but it was just a family dynamic. And so yes, to the title, I feel like being woke, we have gotten away from that, because even what is that?
Whack, something wrong with the
And
Somebody
phone.
got
the only other caveat I'll add with that is that I still have family. Like I still have, so like for me
Right.
following the Bible background. I'm sorry, Ebony, would you finish?
No, I
My bad.
wasn't finished. It was like some type of feedback. I don't
I
know.
think I'm
But yeah, I
muted.
just wanted to, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to end with to the title. I feel like we have, gotten away from that. At least me, I can speak personally. I am a lot more woke. I don't have those certain motivations to do things, but I do miss that family dynamic. Everybody kind of getting together. I think that the pandemic had a lot to do with it, with, my situation and everything. And then the app and just certain things being more woke. But yeah, I do. I feel like I didn't even see any of my family today. None of my family. And this is the first Christmas. And I'm okay with that. But then again, it's like that dynamic is really like all broken up. And I don't think we'll ever get back there.
So I got a question like for Cap and Ebony and Shapeezy, y'all. So and also R&B. So do y'all feel like that there is like a split with your family? Like do y'all seem more distant, or do they feel like you guys might be a little bit fake, or like y'all they might seem like y'all doing better than them or something like that? Have y'all felt that pressure or felt any of that animosity at all?
For me, I mean, I think it's like an accumulative of things, just like how things have happened. I think it's, multiple things that have made our family like split and to see things like that, but not necessarily towards me not wanting to celebrate anything, but yeah, I just see a big split. Some people do it, very few, and the other people is just like F it. Everybody stayed at their own houses. So I don't know what it really is, but I do see the shift and the split for sure.
For me, I would say my family know I'm weird. They know I'm antisocial a little bit, so they just kind of deal with it and come get my babies. They'll come get the kids if they want to hang out with them. But yeah, it's not a bother to me. I don't give a damn what nobody think anyway.
Yeah, I don't. Outside of my mother getting over, because my mother swore, Christmas was her thing, and outside of the first Christmas, I haven't really had no separation from none of my family. Like my mom was a hell of a mom, man. I got to give it to her, and so like when I see them, call them, talk to them, it's like we talk like we pick up from wherever we left off the last time we was together or spoke. That's where we pick up. That's kind of like the way my mother raised us as a family. So I haven't really felt that um, like a separation like that. So no.
I kind of got a question for you, Cap.
Kind of.
And this is, I'm almost 50, so I know Wack is kind of similar into the same situation. I know you coming into that.
Yeah.
But I remember being in Cali in the 90s, You figure in the early 90s, I was what, 91, I was 18. So 92, 93, I'm into my 20s. And I remember back then, a huge push back then was the 5% movement. You know what I'm saying? And when I started doing things on the East Coast and making money over there, I noticed a huge push with that. But at the same time, I realized how many people were taking the knowledge that they felt they gained and then all of a sudden rejecting everything, rejecting Christmas, rejecting New Year's, not New Year's, but like Easter and all these things. And at the same time, though, I was more focused on my money. I, to me, I looked at it like y'all caught up in something that shouldn't have never been important to us in the first place. So what's wrong with using kind of like Wack was saying, like what's wrong with using these if the government says, okay, business is shut down, you don't have to work. Therefore, you can celebrate Christmas on these days. What's wrong with using those days when you know everybody could celebrate it? To like when I look at Christmas, I don't think about Jesus Christ and all that other stuff. I know that from my own knowledge that it has nothing to do with him factually. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like, but it is a day where the government, no matter
Right.
what, gives us time off to spend with each other, to celebrate our time with each other. And that's how I've always,
Right. So I think I
looked
get.
at it.
I think what you saying is, what if you use that time frame to come together? You ain't got no tree. You ain't celebrating none of the shit. You just utilizing it to your
But
advantage.
even if you do have the tree, and I know the verses you talking about when it comes to the tree. But even when if you do have the tree, I'm not worshiping nothing. I'm not putting nothing above God. I'm not even putting it above me. I'm just putting it on the place of my kids. You see what I'm saying?
No, I get you. So the only thing I would say is, if the tree is not there, I'm with you. Like sometimes the events we do, we could kind of schedule them around, like when Esau have his holidays and shit like that, because it's more easier for people to travel and get days off where normally they wouldn't get days off. So I get you on that part. So I would probably agree with you wholeheartedly, with the exception of we just wouldn't have the tree there. That's
Right.
probably the only
Got
spot
you.
where I would separate from.
Basically that object. That
Right,
right,
right. You
right.
take
Okay, I
that tree
feel you.
out the equation, we good to go.
Yeah, that idol figure, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is for
Got
us.
you.
Yeah,
Right.
for us, the idol. If there's anything with the idol, I ain't rocking with. But there's no idol, and we say, man, we gonna come together December. You got Sunday, and like my slavery, I'm off tomorrow. So like, let's say if somebody came up with something, they said we gonna link up this weekend and come together. We ain't got no tree, it's just family come together. I would absolutely go. Wouldn't be nothing wrong with that. Same thing with Thanksgiving. Let's say if they came together for that, but it's not about Thanksgiving, but because everybody works and those are free days off, so it's not a PTO, it's not a vacation day or a sick day. To take advantage like that, I'm not against that. I wouldn't have no problem with that.
Um, if I could speak, I was raised up Church of Christ, and so and their beliefs are that December 25th is not his birthday anyway. If you are not of the woke persuasion and you still believe in God or whatever, but they were talking about the changing of the calendar um with regard to Julius and Augustus Caesar, so that would make it almost impossible for him to be born on December 25th. This is what I was taught from the cradle. So even though we used to get together for the holidays and do all of that stuff, my grandmother would cook, everybody come home to see her. It was never about it being Christ's birthday. The problem that I have, and y'all don't come for me, the problem that I've been experiencing with the woke people is that because I do celebrate, I do. It's not Christmas. It's just a time. where we get together now. Now today is Christmas Day. I'm here with my 2-year-old granddaughter, my 17-year-old. We've been in our pajamas all day. We ain't doing nothing. I didn't cook and do nothing, but we did get together at my daughter's house last night. We could have celebrated tomorrow because it was all about, according to what you guys were saying, the time that they had off. But this is the issue that I have with that, with everything being considered pagan. I think that the rejection also is against traditionalism, because as I posted in the chat, we've been having a family picnic every year. And it was basically started because my grandparents came out here from Arkansas to California, and when they were here the first year, they celebrated with a barbecue. That's how it started. And here we are. My great grandmother is long gone, been gone years and years and years, but this would have been, I think, something like the 60th anniversary. And the woke side of our family was like, oh, we're not participating in that because that's the white man, and that's y'all white man's last name, and we don't want no part of that. And it's like, first of all, it's a Saturday that happens in August where there is no holiday. So I do not understand how that is pagan and why it is such an abomination for us to have that family picnic. So yeah, it has definitely caused some division because you've got, the older ones like me. I'm hugging 50, and then you've got the millennials and people like that are under, like, between the, I guess maybe between 25 and 40. They don't show up. Their kids are not allowed to show up. And this, we had a big family, and
Why
without
do they
them,
call it pagan?
that's my point. If somebody please explain that
Because
to me, because I
I
don't
just looked
understand
up
that.
pagan and said if you don't believe in religion or worship, or you worship more than one god. So why is niggas just using that word to use that word? And what the fuck is woke? What is being woke? What is that?
Well, that's what they always
Hey,
tell me,
woke
but
is
I'm
a
like, well,
blackity
y'all
black
going, yeah,
term.
you need to stay
I
woke.
Ain't
call
no
woke.
black term for me. I ain't never heard
No,
one.
no, no. You gotta hear what I said. It's a blackity black term. That's like, remember on CB4 when the nigga was like, I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all. That's what woke is. To me, anyway.
What does that mean when you?
I mean, it's like when they believe that they giving you some higher knowledge, and the knowledge that we had prior to was false knowledge.
Well, let me draw my boundaries right now. If you a nigga that do drugs, if you a nigga that abuse alcohol, if
Mm-hmm.
you a nigga that ain't taking care of your kids, right? If you any type of one of them niggas, I don't give a fuck how woke. Don't talk to me about nothing. Straight up. You a nigga that depend on the government to feed you. Don't talk to me about nothing. I don't give a fuck about what books you read. I don't give a fuck about how well you know a prayer, nigga. Your ass is you dead. You ain't even woke to me. So I'm just trying to figure out who are the woke people. I want to talk.
Yeah, a lot of them woke people selling drugs or getting high, doing the
You
same
can't
shit.
talk to me about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that's been my experience against,
kid, you can't talk to me about it.
like,
Nigga, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Well, that was another one of my points. Is niggas using
oh
that
yeah,
woke shit as a fucking excuse to be a
yeah,
fucking bum?
yeah. I agree with that too. You in woke terms, you might hear like black woman is God. We don't believe in the white thing. All kind of stupid shit.
But here go the thing, like that's what I'm saying. It's been I don't know how many years motherfuckers just sitting back, what they belief is, and ain't no one belief dominated another. So it's just, I just feel like it's a waste of time for niggas to be arguing about their fucking belief. If you want to educate somebody because they might want to be part of it, cool. But all that back and forth and you ain't gonna prove shit because they believe is they believe and yours is yours. That's it. I don't get it. You're not gonna prove a motherfucking thing to the next motherfucker who believe what they believe. We are not gonna prove to a KKK, right, that black people are equal. It's not gonna happen. Sorry. It's their belief. I wouldn't give a fuck about what's happening in front of their face. They gonna still find something to dispute what you saying.
But here's the thing, Wack. That woke term became extremely political as far as the Republican and Democrat, and it
How we get the
also,
Republican and Democrat with these niggas is dope fiends and shit.
I agree 100% because it also became something that lowered the denominator for people that put their time in to study shit.
Says who?
And
Says
says
who?
everybody, for instance, I remember, I'll never forget, and this is when I lost my feel for the whole term of woke. I'll never forget a kid did dope play, I'll give him that, but his mama yelled out, "Stay woke." That shit became something that was trendy. Black folks fell into it, then everybody fell into it. And it's supposed to mean like you understand something beyond what everybody else understands. But none of the crowd that claims they woke can say what it is that they understand
But hold
They
beyond
on,
what
bro.
just talk.
everybody understands.
Niggas done
That's just
turned
like a
this.
motherfucker saying
There's
a piece
one
of cake.
benefit. There's one benefit to the woke or knowledge or what have you is because we have been over here with being believed or following a certain level of whether you want to call it ritualistic, whether you want to call it cultural holidays, whatever you want to call it. And so to find out the truth about certain things, I think that's why the information is important. So as we would start out as
But see,
Christians,
that's the problem right there.
how's that a problem?
There goes the problem.
Well, how's that a
Nigga,
problem?
because everybody got a different truth.
No, that ain't what I'm talking about. So I'm using like if we use the holidays for example, we all know Santa Claus wasn't real from our parents to our parents to our parents to our parents to our parents. You go back generations, but we still kept the tradition, and so now you have some people that want to tell the truth about it. I think that's a good thing because the ripple effect is we learn to stop lying to our kids. If you want to talk about spirituality and somebody want to be spiritual and they want to
I mean,
follow
I
that,
think, hey, bro, I'm gonna be real. Santa Claus was never taken serious in my household, bro. It
but
was
I'm not
just,
speaking personally,
it
right?
was
I ain't
just like, ghosts for fucking Halloween.
right, or the fairy godmother. You
Yeah,
put it
like,
under the pillow.
Right.
But like collectively though, the earth push it like it is real. Somebody
nah,
put in the
bullshit.
listen.
The
Somebody
earth
put in the
ain't no
back chat.
joke, bro.
Somebody put in the back chat. They had a Santa
Nobody's
Claus
pushing a
app.
Santa Claus, a nigga flying around on the range. Come on, bro.
You go ask children that shit.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Us as adults, yeah, maybe teenagers, yeah, but you go ask a 5 or 6 year old kid, they are waiting for Saint Nicholas to come and give them gifts.
And
They
see,
know
Bro,
the
But
that's
like,
song.
but like Cap, like for instance, for me, I got three kids, 28, 24, and 20. They're all
Come.
4 years apart. We and my wife, it was always understood that if the kids come ask me about Santa Claus, I'm gonna tell them the truth.
Right.
So as long as they asked Mama, I was cool with whatever answer she gave them. You know what I'm saying? But because of that, but at an early age, they always understood Santa wasn't no real motherfucker. It was dad
man,
doing
but
everything.
the problem is all you motherfuckers ain't got old and all y'all want to get super overly serious about nothing and now y'all want to fuck the kids fun up. Fuck you niggas. Let them kids have
Well, see,
fun.
and
Get the
that and
fuck
that's kind
out
of
of
my
here.
thing. But see,
No,
what
it's
Nah.
real
Wacker just
shit. Cause
said.
you
Hold
got a
on,
No,
chance
Cap.
to have
Yeah.
fun with the shit. It didn't do nothing to you when you got old enough to realize
right.
what it was and what the fuck it wasn't. So now y'all want to say we gonna fuck the kids' life up and we gonna go tell them this. But goddamn it, they didn't do that to you. You turned out all right. Let them kids be kids, man.
kids don't give a fuck about the story. They care about the gifts.
I agree
So
with
fucking
that.
their
Let
life
them
up.
be
So wait, hold on.
kids.
I'm about to tell you. So fucking their
Shit.
life up would be taking away Santa Claus and the gifts forever. But if you don't, if you tell them ain't no Santa
Man,
Claus, but you
I'm
still,
not trying to go over here and fuck these kids up at 6 years old and say, hey, you're the
what if they
motherfucking whoop
never
de whoop
know?
black man. Man, fuck all that,
Nah,
man.
what if they never know? And then you instead give them
But
gifts,
what if they
give
find
them
out
a
that y'all
party.
full of shit? What y'all talking about is full of shit. Cause when
They,
y'all say they full of shit, and some niggas say that y'all full of shit, then they say some niggas say that they full of shit, then there's some other niggas that say all y'all full of shit. Man,
hey, all you
let
got
them.
to do is just. Well, now you going outside of kids. You going to the adult world
It's
now. So that's
everything because
nah. But the
all you
kids ain't about to
adults,
battle to prove that. We gonna
all
battle to
y'all
prove that.
adults, bro, all of a sudden want to get overly serious about some shit that ain't bothering or affecting nobody. Them kids be
Like
kids,
when you
man.
think about the pressure that let's say people that are less fortunate, but got to live up to this for the kids, and so now they got to deal with the pressure of getting a Christmas gift and gifts and stuff. That's why in my neighborhood robberies went up during Christmas time because of Christmas. Now imagine if we.
Wow, y'all blame yo. See, I ain't gonna get
I'm
started.
just trying
So
to
you
keep it
blame
real.
Christmas for a nigga going to rob
I
something?
ain't blaming.
Y'all
I don't
niggas
think you. I don't
crazy.
But
think
when
you.
I
You
say
trying to.
shit like that is
No,
a
wait.
problem, I would say the
Wait,
same
Y'all
shit,
niggas
hold on.
man.
Wait,
crazy.
hold on. No, you got to hear. This is how you say real shit. This is real shit. In my neighborhood in Jersey City, where I'm from, when Christmas time come and you couldn't afford gifts, you went out and robbed to get them gifts. Let's not act like that's not
Hey
happening.
bro, niggas go pull robberies because they know it's gifts in there,
Either way,
and they
so
go
okay,
sell
so
the
now,
gifts.
so either way you look at it, you
Know
giving
how
me
many
more
times I be
ambient.
at the
Why?
dope house,
So
niggas
you
coming in with unwrapped gifts,
right?
wrapped up gifts.
You
Nigga,
give
they
them.
like, nigga, can I get something for this?
Yeah,
They
you
didn't give a
provide
fuck.
more. You provide more ammo as to why we shouldn't keep the shit.
What you mean?
But
No, bro,
you
I'm
just
providing
did.
ammo on
You
why
just
you
did.
grown ass niggas don't want to blame you for doing some bullshit.
Right. Hey,
Nah,
Cap.
that's
This is
crazy as
this
hell.
is
I
this is.
think y'all missing the point of what I'm
Nah,
saying.
nigga.
If are we talking about kids
Now
or
y'all
adults?
putting the robber, well, the reason why the robbers are robbing because of Christmas gifts.
No, no, no. I didn't say that. I said robberies go up, and then you backed my statement up by saying they come into the trap house with the gifts. Why? Because they know people
Bro,
have
that's
gifts,
because they
so it
doing
increase.
dumbass shit. Okay,
I
well,
don't take it away.
nigga, all
They
right, then
go.
blame the government for giving out EDD and stopping it, and now they doing smash
This
and
nigga
grabs
crazy as
and
hell.
robbing. They robbing niggas in broad daylight, bro, at the corner at the stop. So we gonna blame the government for giving out support money?
So that, wait, no, 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 no. You
That's
kind
real
of
shit.
but you
But
kind of
hold on,
losing the
Cap. Hold
argument.
on, Cap.
Y'all don't went from
Because
kids,
but
yeah,
no, but I get
Man,
what Wack is.
I
Let
hold
me
niggas
ask you this:
accountable for what they
who
do, bro.
who do we blame? Do
definitely.
we blame Christmas or do we blame the niggas that
The
chose to go out and do the
offenders.
robberies?
Yeah,
You blame the robberies, but my
Yeah,
point,
sure.
but my point is just pointing out what happens during that time. We started off talking about kids. All kids care about is gifts. I took my daughter to get them gifts on the 27th or 28th. She was a happy ass kid. And then I give her gifts anyway. Well, give all my kids gifts anyway throughout the years. That's all they
so
care
why'd you
about.
give her the gifts?
Oh, you might not have been here. When I
No,
first
why'd you
came,
give her the gift? You gave her the gifts because it was Christmas time, and what you
it
doing to
was the
feed
first time.
yourself
No, no,
is doing it 3 days before Christmas. But the gifts is still
no,
basically the
actually,
same shit.
no, actually, it was
Cap.
reversed. No, no, I'm about to tell you, it was reversed because I had stopped celebrating, but I did it like December 7th or some shit like that. And so I explained to my daughter and my son, I said, we're not celebrating Christmas anymore, but because it was so close, that's why I got gifts that time. But I have not got gifts since then. So I only did that like as a way to, if you want to say compromise, because I'm teaching them something that they might not be
So
adjusted to
buy
or
them
ready
shit in
for.
December, then I believe.
You said what? No, no, I don't do it no more. I just did it that one time because it was like 3 weeks before Christmas. So I did it that one time. But outside
Man,
of that, I
fuck
have
your
never done
kids'
it.
whole shit up.
Hey, but Wack
What
got
you
a
get for
Nah.
Christmas,
Hey,
dummy?
my daughter made a video thanking me for the shit. Little kid took my phone. She said, "Daddy, can I get your?"
There you
I'm dead
go.
ass. So I'm dead ass. She grabbed my phone and cause she always would take my phone and she said, "Daddy, can I get your phone?" I said, "Sure." So I give her the phone. She go in the room. She gave it back to me and she made me a video thanking me for teaching about the
I,
Bible, teaching about everything that I did. That video I still have in my archives. We laugh about it. I tease her about it every now and again. So
I'm calling Cap on Cap, and I want to see that video in the Discord. I'm calling him.
I am not about to put my daughter in no
No,
motherfucking
no,
Discord.
just
But
post the audio. You know how to do it. Post the audio. I
Oh,
want to
okay.
hear
I'm
her
stripped
thanking
off.
you.
Oh,
I
oh,
want to hear
that.
her thanking you for taking away her Christmas. I want to hear it.
He finna make
Hey,
her do
Wack.
it right now.
Hey, Wack. Hey, Wack.
Hey, but Wack got a
Wack,
good
you,
point. Hey,
Wack,
Wack got a
Hey,
good
why?
point with
Wack.
that shit though,
Captain
because I
Sandlot
used to
just
call
told
myself.
us, he just told us his daughter thanked him for taking away Christmas.
Not
I'm
no no.
calling Cap.
Thank me for teaching her. I didn't use the term Christian. But
Hey, Vane, can I go after you?
Yeah, I used to call myself being so woke that I call myself buying my kids gifts on New Year's. Like I was doing some different shit. So I wouldn't give them the gifts on Christmas. It was for New Year's. Like it was just for being like a good child. I made up my own little situation, everything, just from being a good kid throughout the whole year. So I'm gonna give you some gifts on New Year's, calling myself defeating the motherfucking Christmas shit. But I'm still participating in the ritual because I'm still buying shit around that time, and that's the whole motherfucking point of the shit. So how do you replace that shit? How do you replace the ritual? What do you replace it with? Because you still gonna end up spending money and getting a gift, so that's kind of defeating the purpose. So what can you replace getting a gift with? You can go ahead.
Oh no, I just wanted to say really quickly because I know Whack was like, why do they call it like a pagan? And we kind of like kind of skipped over that. And I just wanted to like just insert that the pagans' beliefs like they're rooted in like dependence on like other gods and supernatural energies and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And so people that are like that just solely believe that it's one god, or everything's made from god, and you know they don't believe in like idol figures and certain things like that, like praising idol figures and stuff. So I just wanted to say that pagans are like supernatural, so they believe like the whole Santa thing and all this like extra stuff that didn't come from god, that like that's pagan.
Or they say that the pagans like they take their beliefs and they disguise
Nah, that
them
ain't
with
what
the
it say.
holidays.
The fuck is that? What you mean?
Yeah, it says pagans' beliefs are rooted in the dependence on other gods and supernatural energies. Like that's, you know,
No, that
um,
ain't what it
Hey,
says.
in the most simplistic form,
It says if you don't believe in religion or you worship more than one God.
the term
Why
pagan
would it
came
say?
out in came out in about the fourth century, and it was started by Christians. So if you didn't follow the God of the Bible, you were considered pagan. So anything that's not contained in the Bible would be considered pagan. That yeah, that's where it comes from.
At the end
That's
of
in
the
the
day,
root.
because in the
Believing in
Bible we
Santa
believe
Claus.
God made everything.
I got a
In the
question
Bible,
on
right?
that, Cat. Yeah.
Genesis,
Correct.
God made everything.
no,
Correct.
you
So God didn't
believe
make.
that
Hold
bullshit.
on.
No, I'm
Hey,
saying in
what?
the Bible is what I'm saying. Genesis.
I believe in dinosaurs.
Have you read
We
Genesis,
damn sure couldn't exist
Ebony?
with
Have you read Genesis, Ebony?
Yeah, I have
No.
read Genesis. I'm just saying, when he created things is what I'm speaking on.
I got a question, Cat. So, if it has to be in the Bible, and the Bible was written over 2,000 years ago, anything invented after that would be considered pagan because it wasn't invented yet.
You talking
Like it wouldn't
about
be able to be in
deities?
there.
No, no. We talk. You gotta get the subject, brother. We talk about
Man, you
deities,
talking to
not.
the right one, man. I know the subject. I'm asking that question in general.
Yeah, but we only talking about deities, a god. That's all we talking about.
Talking
That's the
about
only.
Santa Claus, the Easter
Yeah,
Bunny,
any like Santa Claus comes after
all that shit.
that Bible was written, and so that would be considered a false
What's
god.
the Saint Nick shit?
Same thing
What's
with
the
Muhammad. Saint Nicholas is in origin is a brother from Russia. I mean, you can look that up. I did the class on this last Wednesday. Brought out the history books on it, the lectures on it. But to answer your question directly, no. The only thing that would be pagan would be if it's a false god. So a vehicle,
I mean,
airplane,
all
cell
you niggas
phone.
is
Well,
pagan.
hold on. All right, yeah, go ahead,
All
Wax. You
y'all
know where I'm
niggas is
going.
pagan in because all y'all saying y'all fucking worshiping false shit.
Who?
All y'all,
I
every
don't
last
worship.
one of y'all, there's somebody saying what you worshiping ain't right.
What his
I
point?
don't know what that means.
What he means is one
Man,
person's God is another one's pagan thing.
yeah.
Like everybody thinks the other one's wrong is his
Yeah, so
point.
all you motherfuckers is
Okay, but then
that's why I
y'all
don't fuck with none of
misappropriating the definition. The definition of pagan is anything that's worshipped outside of the God of the Bible. So
But
like
it
if y'all tell me, let me
There's
finish.
people
Let me
that say the Bible bullshit.
Okay, but they couldn't call the Bible pagan because the in origin the people that created were followers of the Bible and
We
said
don't
the
know
others are
that. That's
pagan.
what y'all say from the Bible.
Well, that's what history. The Bible don't use the word pagan.
but
That's what I'm
but,
saying. Historically,
Unless we go to the Vatican.
yeah,
but hold on.
historically
Yeah.
in history they came up with the term pagan. The Bible just says don't worship no other gods except the Most High. The term
But
pagan
hold
don't
on. So
exist in the
you
Bible.
I got you. But you said it came up in the year 400 from Christians, but you're not Christian, so why would you use the term pagan? That's their term.
I use the term pagan because that's something that's easily recognizable. I don't use the
But it's
term
their
Christian.
term though.
You gotta let me finish answering. I don't use the term Christian either, even though in Acts 11 to 26 the term Christian is used. But I don't use that either. I can use any word I want. I mean, we got locked down on words now. Is that
No,
what you're
but you're
saying?
using pagan, but you didn't come
You
up
know
with
why
that.
I
The
use
Christians
pagan?
did.
Because that's if I come up here and say like Judah or Yahweh, nobody like my name Tazaryak Yahweh. People think that's my last name. That's not my last name. That's just the tribe I associate with or come from. But people don't know that. So I use words. The scriptures say be seasoned with salt. How you ought to address every man. So use words that they know, not words that they don't know. It makes the conversation go easier. So pagan is easy. It's
I get
simple.
it, but if it's not your
If
word,
you
what would
got
be
it, you wouldn't ask
synonymous?
me that question. If you got it, you
Come
wouldn't
on,
ask me that
bro.
question.
Look, I ain't them. But listen, I'm saying, what
You
would be
you
synonymous?
sound like them though.
Cat. What would be synonymous with that? If you didn't use that word, what would be another word?
False God.
There we go. And I'm only
But what's
saying
the
that because that's a Christian thing, and I don't want you to have to use that. You understand what I'm saying?
you a Christian?
Hell no. You know, it's the
Why
devil,
you
man.
why
I
you
already told you, I ain't no Christian.
why you give a fuck? Then you created a whole conversation that was pointless.
Bruh, it's Clubhouse. That's what we do.
You right about that part. You right about that
Yeah,
part.
like what are you talking about? Like, come on. We
Man,
dialoguing.
you
What you
listen. I'm gonna tell you something. You almost put me in battle mode. That's all. You know, I
Oh
be
no,
trying to
I wasn't
chill.
trying. I
Yeah,
already
I'm
talked to
trying
you
to
about
chill.
that. I
Yeah, I'm
already
trying
talked
to
to you
chill.
about that.
You know that kill switch
I
almost
told
turning
y'all. I
off.
I
told y'all
got
these
that too,
niggas. I
but
told
I
y'all
we
these niggas
Yeah.
strict. These niggas
but we
strict,
talk.
man.
Hey, Cat, we talk a
Yeah,
lot.
no,
So
yeah,
I
we
told you
talk. No,
that.
no, you
I
right. No,
gave you
you
a
right.
heads up on this. You know what
Yeah,
that mean. That
yeah.
ain't that. You already know.
Hey, wake it up,
I'm
Sam.
just
Wake it up,
saying.
Sam.
I told
I
them
just
these
think
niggas
What,
I
strict
what?
just
as
think
hell.
people take
Y'all
that
niggas
shit
strict, bro.
way too
Why you? Wait,
serious.
wait, hold on, Sel.
The
Why you say
cell
we
life is
strict?
strict.
Wait, Sel. Why you keep saying we strict, man?
Cause y'all is,
We
man.
have
Y'all
all the
niggas.
fun in the world.
Still
I
gotta
got,
wake
You
it
I
up.
should have
got.
Sel
never
been
told that
Listen,
saying
nigga
I
it
I
all
was
got, I
no
year,
got,
Santa
bro. I gotta
I
Claus.
give him
got.
his props. Sel been
Man,
saying.
I've
Sel
been
been saying
saying
the
that,
same thing
man.
way been
All
saying.
right.
Yeah, I
Nah,
give him
but you
props for.
can't miss what you never had. I think it gets like kind of different when you take it away from the child. It makes it a little bit more difficult. But if you believe in that and the child's never, born into that and you have your own, things that you do, then I wouldn't call it like strict. I'll just be calling it following your beliefs. But, it's a little difficult for us, the ones who have kids and, looking into this and figuring out how to transition, then yeah, to be like, man, you're depriving them, you're taking them away, but you can't deprive somebody of something that they never had.
Man,
Even
y'all
if they
come see
learned
our
it.
kids play. Y'all come see. I'm sorry, somebody was saying something.
No, I was just saying, even if it was something that's learned, it still can be learned. And I don't think it's depriving them at all.
Yeah,
Facts.
it's just a
Y'all
little
should.
difficult. I don't
Hey,
think
Yeah,
it's
Sal.
depriving,
y'all
it's
should come
difficult.
see our kids and see it. Y'all should come around our kids and see our kids and shit like that. When we have our events and gatherings and functions, and you'll say, "Oh, they ain't deprived," because they ain't deprived. I
Hey,
don't
Yeah.
even know what
Sal.
y'all talking
Man, they
about.
know
But
the
see,
other
But
and
I
kids.
get
What
why
about the
y'all
other
saying.
kids? What about the other
I
kids
get
they go to school with, gang?
I
They
get
ain't
I
got
get
Hey,
nothing to
why
but
do
y'all
hold
with
on,
that.
saying like I
hold
get
on.
why y'all hold on one second. I get why y'all saying they deprived because it's from your lens. So I get why y'all saying it because y'all look at it from like Ebony was saying, celebrating the holidays, coming together and functions like that. But that's also a learned behavior. So when you learn you can have fun a different way, as long as the kids are having fun, they don't really care. If the kids are having fun and getting gifts and being able to play and have their friends, it's not really as damaging as y'all might think. For us, we believe we look at it as they're having fun knowing the truth. Y'all believe they're having fun your way.
Hey,
So
well,
it's not as
hey, Cap,
Hey
this is
Cap,
Cap. Hold on, hold
they
on, bro.
thought
One mic,
gas,
one
one
mic,
mic
one
on
mic, one
gas.
mic. Hey, check it out, man. Hey, Cap, I got like a 6 minute clip. I want to play you. You know what I'm saying? Just to see if you agree with what this dude is talking about. A 6 minute clip. Bang already got it. I just want to see if you want to hear it, and then you can ask your questions after you
yeah,
hear the
come.
clip.
Muslim kids don't
Dang, y'all
even
got audio
celebrate
to
Christmas, right?
this? Ooh.
No, I'm saying I got some audio for Cap. And it's certain basically based on what Wack was saying. Like Wack was saying, like let me just play the clip. If Bang can run the clip, it's like 6 minutes long. I got it from Lebo. We just gonna play
Yeah,
this clip
I'm
and
cool
then
with
let
them.
Cap ask questions. Okay, cool. Run that shit, Bang.
I just got it from you. Hold on, I gotta put it on my computer.
For sure. Y'all can continue talking
Yeah, I
though.
think there was
I'm about to
somebody
find
else
Stay
this.
that was
woke.
trying to come off the mic as well.
You know
Who
what
was
I'm saying?
that?
He said, "Stay woke."
Did
Hey,
somebody
Stay
else
hey,
have something
woke.
to say?
That's
You know what
funny.
I
nah,
would
that
say?
stay. I
That
said,
was
stay
me.
woke.
That was me. I was just trying to say, Cap. they thought I was capping too until like I was taking dropping my kids off today, and I asked my son, my oldest son, on the clubhouse how he felt about Christmas, and he talked down on it right there on clubhouse in front of everybody.
There you go. But that's kind of what I was wanted to point out to Cell. And Cell, I get what I can tell you sincere. You ain't trolling about what you saying. I believe you 100%, bro. But just like you learn, just like kids learn what they can be proud of, they can also learn of other things to be proud of.
Man,
You
fuck
know,
these niggas, man. We gonna enjoy life. Fuck you niggas
that
with
that's
y'all
just
old
life.
serious ass bullshit. Won't you niggas get serious about your hustle, nigga? Fuck that, nigga.
I'm
Let's get
very serious about that.
let
That
you
ain't got
niggas
nothing to
get
do
serious
with
about
this.
your hustle and stop stagnating your motherfucking hustle. And you talking about all this shit that don't mean nothing.
But no,
Nah, we
hold
gonna
on,
talk
Wack. You
about man
talking to the
getting
wrong
serious.
person, bro.
Let's get
Hold
serious.
on,
But nigga,
bro.
what you do, nigga? I do
You
30 things, nigga. I still ain't satisfied. Know what I'm
and
saying? Now, won't you niggas
same
get
either. I don't
over
have to get up
serious
at 6 in the morning.
about,
I do it
nah,
because the
fuck
dogs
all
start
that.
barking.
Since
So
y'all want, let's talk about how serious you men are about being men. Let's define being a man. Let's talk about, since we're going to talk
we can
about
get
all
into
this
that
over
any day.
exaggerated, nah, fuck that. Let's click it on in this bitch. Because y'all be putting all this emphasis on some shit that really the fuck don't mean nothing.
Turn the fuck
But
up then, Wack.
I
Turn
think
the
you could
fuck
find
up
out
then.
the truth. Hold on, Wack, because I think you could find
Oh
out the truth
shit.
and
Ain't
do
no
that shit at
truth.
the same
The
time.
truth is, nigga, you could be doing better for you and your family. Go put that energy into that.
We all
Whatever you
can.
doing now,
Well, hold
you
on,
can do
Wack. We
better,
all
nigga.
can, can't
Step it
we?
up. You got your
Wait a
kids'
minute.
college
Nah, don't
tuition
hold
covered.
on, Wack. Let Wack talk.
You got your kids' college tuition covered, my nigga. You
It's
got
covered.
are they set
It's
up for
covered.
you to help them purchase their
It's
first homes
covered.
and shit?
Two of them. It's
Huh?
covered.
Are they
It,
is it done?
it's covered.
Right? Is your house paid off?
Almost
Oh, okay, yeah,
one,
shit.
and I'm
Go
working
talk
on the
about
other.
that, bro, because you niggas put too much emphasis on what you know to be as a man and don't put half of that into what the fuck you should be pushing yourself to do as a man, because you niggas is scared. You niggas be scared, nigga, the hard work. Y'all scared of risk, but y'all quickly to read something out of a book, which says right here in the book is this, and this shouldn't be this. Well, motherfucker, go read that other book that can help you enhance your game on your day to day. How about that book?
Yeah, I do
I
that
feel
shit.
you on
I
that,
do
Are we
that.
and
using
I
our
think that's where
wokeness
a
as
lot
an
of us get
excuse?
Fuck all
misled.
that shit.
Yeah,
Are
Nigga
we
I
wanna
using our
wake up,
skin
nigga.
color
I'm
as an
waking up around
excuse?
this. Cause
yeah.
nah, it be
But let's
bro,
wake it
I
up.
swear to
But I
God,
don't
it be
think no.
niggas
I don't
talking
think
all
just
this
because you
shit.
woke, you got to be
Let
lazy though. I don't understand that
I just don't
logic.
like the
Like
term
I
Woke
woke.
and
teach, I
I
lazy
teach.
as
hate
a
that
mother.
term.
Listen, I teach the truth. I got a slavery and I got a business. I counsel. I teach brothers. I do all kind of shit. My life, when I go to
Yeah, but
sleep, I
Cap,
wake up,
these
I'm
niggas
working.
here,
Mhm.
they be sitting there
I'm against that. I agree with you on
talking,
that.
my nigga, and on the phone Tuesday arguing on why the GR check is late. Where my general
Hmm.
relief check? Fuck that. But then want to go over it, man. Like we put too much emphasis on the wrong shit.
Yeah, I'm
It be
against
like
lazy shit. I am against
I
lazy
bro,
agree
shit.
it
with
be
that
too much.
100%. But
Yeah, I'm with you on that
I
shit.
think we could do both at the same time.
I do
And I'm
both
gonna
at the
let my
same time.
kids have fun, and that's it. I'm gonna let them enjoy themselves.
Now that's a
Life
fact.
too
I
short.
let them have
Like
fun,
I'm not
right?
finna look, bro. Y'all want to take these kids, bro, and take their childhood, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna let a kid. That's why it's called being a kid. I'm gonna let
Mm,
a kid be a kid, bro, and enjoy kid shit. I'm not
that's
gonna
what's up.
say, hey, put down a Tiger toy. That's
Mm.
made by a Jewish guy. That's made by a white dude. Nah,
here would be
I
nigga.
my
don't know
question to you,
nobody that
Wack.
say that. That's
Here would be
silly.
Man,
my question to
bullshit.
you, Wack. Is
Shit, I
it
wouldn't buy. I go
hold on,
ahead.
Captain. Here would be my question to you, Wack. Is because I'm kind of stuck between the philosophies of the both of you two. And I've been that way for about 10, 15 years.
My
Now, I'm
philosophy is life. I don't give a fuck about nothing else,
Yeah,
and it's
what are you
I
changing
talking?
agree
every
with
What do
you.
you?
day.
Hold
Hey,
on,
what you
bro.
mean
But
when you
I
say
agree
that?
with
Yeah,
you
what you mean when you
100%.
say that? I'm
But
trying to.
I think I agree with you 100%.
These niggas is
But
living their life on some shit 17 trillion years ago that has nothing to do with the changes of the
Nigga
day.
so
funny,
My
here's
man.
my
philosophy
question.
is
So
life, and I'm rolling with it as it rolls,
here's
bro.
my
Funny,
question
yo.
to you, Wack. Is do you think that you could be focused on both of them at the same time, like every other culture is?
Fuck no, I focus on life.
Because
That
then
shit
we
they
would
be
be the
talking
only
about. Hey,
culture
look,
that's
bro.
focused on just that.
Hey, listen.
Just what?
You know what?
What's
I'm
the
wait. Look,
just
let me
that
tell you
that
when
he
I'm gonna
talking
start
about?
respecting them. I'm gonna start respecting them when they start policing these churches. Yeah, go police them churches and what they doing right and wrong
Like
and robbing
temples,
and all this shit.
synagogues, mosques, the whole
Nah,
nine.
nah, all these motherfuckers, these Baptist churches, all these motherfucking churches. Go police these motherfucking churches.
But
And see,
police them for what?
pastor, I'm just saying, y'all going by the book. The book say he's supposed to get this, that. Go police
Every
this.
culture got
What is
somebody that
that?
go against the grains for
Nah,
their own hustle. It's all the
this
same.
what I'm saying. So that's why I tell a nigga, fuck you and what you talking about, right? My philosophy is life. Period. I'm not. You're not gonna have me locked in on this book from 17 million years ago said do it this way when it's some whole other shit going on in life. That shit might restrict me from what I need to be doing to get ahead.
Hey, the thing about when we say shit is old or new, however you want to look at it, there's nothing that we do in life without a reflection of something old, even if it's your own life. If you go back in time and as you going forward, you're gonna look at the mistakes you made in the past so that you don't make those same mistakes going forward. That don't have a timeline. It could be 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 100 years ago, whatever you need to look up to make sure you don't make the mistakes. Whether it's business, personal life, whatever it is, you're entitled to use that. That's the whole point of having a past, so that you can correct the mistakes, so your future is a lot better. So, like I said, I agree with Wack. When you start talking about niggas is
And
lazy, I'm
bro,
with you on
Cap,
the
these
lazy
niggas
niggas.
be
But
talking
when
about this shit from 17 trillion years ago that don't apply to
but
today, bro.
but some of that stuff can apply, some of it cannot. So it's up for you to look at
Only
what
thing I
information
agree
best
with
suits you.
is the Ten Commandments that just tell you how to coexist with people. Man, all
Oh,
that
no,
other
no
shit.
sweat. So start there. Then you can build from
That's
there.
it. No, it starts
No,
in there with me. That just tells you how to coexist with people.
shut
Starts
up,
in.
nigga. This
All the
nigga
rest
is
of that
fucking
shit,
funny to me,
I don't
man.
want to hear about it. I don't believe in Noah, his fucking ark. I don't believe
But
niggas
we're the
Yo,
saying
only
that
culture
nigga
that says it
people
has
want
to
to
be an
talk
funny
either
as
about
or.
fuck to
loaf of
me,
bread.
man.
I don't believe a nigga parted the Red Sea. I don't
Right.
believe in
But
none of
the
that
nigga that
shit.
you believe the commandments from is the one that parted
No,
the Red Sea, though.
those
Nah.
commandments is just how you should coexist with people.
But whack, we're the only culture that says it has to be an either or.
I
And we
don't
We
know
don't.
don't
about
say
what
that.
Every
culture you
every
from. Hey, look,
every
bro. Let me tell you my culture. You ready my culture? I am a human being that I'm a male human being, right? I'm an American because I'm from America, right? Now, that's fact. Now here come all the other shit they say that I'm of African descent. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, because some other niggas gonna say we was already here. Some other niggas gonna say it was slave ships. Some other niggas gonna say it ain't. I don't know what that is, but what I will tell you, I am identified as a male through the sex organ. I know I'm from a place that they named America, so I'm American citizen, right? That's what I know to be my fact. All the rest of that shit, bro, that shit for y'all conversation. I really don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, that's why I
Because
wanted to
after
get
you had
y'all.
a conversation, ain't nothing gonna come of it anyway. What you doing as a male or female, whether you're from Irish or you England or you fucking African, you American, what are you doing? What are you contributing to self, family, and life?
Yeah, they talk
That's
that
it.
shit and be lazy.
Yeah,
All
that's
that
a
other
fact.
shit,
That's
bro,
facts.
I'm wasting too much time on some shit that ain't gonna lead me to nothing, bro. I could be thinking about something else.
But do
It
you
just
do?
depends.
Here's my
Yeah,
thing.
throw.
Do you think that there's no way? Because here's our problem, and as black folks, is we are either individualistic or we all together and ain't doing shit.
No, that's not it. A
There's
lot of our
Hold on, hold
problem
on,
with
hold on.
nobody
Let
black
me
all
folks
finish.
is
Let
the
me
together.
black
no. Hold on, hold on,
men.
hold on, hold on. Let me
Everybody
There's
can't
finish.
hey
talk
bro,
at the
Hold
all
on. Let me
together
finish.
does not hey bro.
Let me
Yeah, but you
finish.
gotta give other people a chance to talk too.
Okay. Then let me say this, and then I'm gonna be done. We see each other move as individuals, and it don't do nothing for all of us. We see us do some shit that we claim is for all of us, and it don't do nothing for all of us. You watch every other nationality that comes here into this place we call America. I'm gonna call it a planet because it stands alone. So if we watch them come here, they pass us by quickly. It takes them 20 to
Who?
50 years. Every
Who,
nationality, you
bro?
name one. You
Full
name
of
one, and I'll
shit.
tell you.
Cap. That's cap.
Oh, he
Whack.
a
That's cap.
professor now.
Hey, let me tell you why that's
Mexicans,
cap. Hey, look, bro.
Asians.
In every nationality, it's niggas up there and niggas down here. I can go to downtown
That's
Skid
the
Row right
generalized
now.
term.
I can find a Mexican, a
No,
Asian,
no, no, no.
male,
And speak
female,
on what
black,
we've been
homeless
through, not what
motherfucker.
they've been through.
Hey, bro,
No, I'm
listen,
speaking
bro.
on what we've been through. We watched them take the jobs that we
Hey,
used to dominate in the
I'm gonna hit you
70s
with
and
that
the
dick, Gregory.
80s.
It wasn't your job
what,
anyway,
what
nigga.
you mean?
It
Thank
What,
wasn't your
you.
what you
job in the
mean?
first place, nigga.
Hey,
It
bro,
wasn't
Okay,
your
so for
everybody is,
instance, okay, let me tell you this.
bro.
I lived in California in the 70s and the 80s. I
And
watched all of us driving lawnmower trucks and doing landscaping. You don't see that
Was
in
that
LA
your
County
job
no
though?
more.
Was
Hold
that your
on,
job?
hold that ain't got nothing to do with it. See,
It
now
Hispanics
do.
y'all gotta
dominate
Speak
stop
that.
doing
on
that.
what we've
Hold
been
on,
through.
hold on.
Hispanics
I moved.
dominate that.
Hold on. Now I moved here to Arkansas, and I see us doing the same things we was doing in the 70s and the 80s, but slowly losing it.
Huh? What, bro,
What do you?
Hispanics dominate that out here in California,
Oh,
bro.
and you just said what I was trying not to
The
say.
cost of living is
What you
lower
mean? That's the
too.
fucking truth.
So you're gonna
Hispanics
see that.
dominate that.
But you
But what's
just
wrong
said
with
what I
that?
was trying not to say. Think about
Why?
what
What's
I'm
wrong with
saying when
saying
I
that,
say
bro?
that.
Have a
So
job.
you
Nigga,
just
what's wrong?
you
Hey, bro, hold
Bro,
on,
you
bro, hold
starting to
on.
sound like Crook from the
Hold
Brook.
on, bro. Wait. Hold on, bro. Hey, bro, how much money you make a month, bro?
Oh shit.
probably right around 8 to 10.
Okay, now let me tell you why you sound crazy. Not saying not to say. This little Mexican dude in here, he do 100 houses in my community at $300, right? A month. That's 30,000 a month. He fucking over you. So don't talk down on it like it ain't a hustle.
I'm not talking down. I
So what you
appreciate
mean? You
his
saying you
hustle.
trying not to
Nah, that's
say?
that. But that's the thing. I appreciate
There's
his hustle.
nothing
I
wrong
give
with
his
a
hustle props.
Hispanic
There.
dominating.
Listen to what I
Uh,
said. You didn't listen to what I said. In the 70s and 80s, we dominated those jobs in California.
we never, bro. Mexicans were always in the
Tell her,
mix
Wack. Tell her,
of that,
Wack.
bro. Are you out of your
Whack, that's
mind?
Always.
not the truth.
My
In
been
the
a Mexican
60s,
since I was
70s,
10
and
years
80s,
old.
whack, hold
Mexicans was
on.
always in the mix, bro,
Wait a
of
minute.
landscaping, bro.
They were not. In the
Nigga out
70s,
his
in
mind.
the 70s, it was blacks dominating those jobs. In the 70s,
Mexicans.
Yo, where
California
was
Hey,
you
looked the
bro.
living
same
at?
way
First of all,
Arkansas does now.
let me point something out to you because you seem to think that they're here, they're visitors. Listen, San Diego, San Francisco,
Now I
San
get that. Los
Fernando, Los
Angeles. I get
Angeles.
that. That's not
All
what I'm
this shit
talking
was
about.
theirs out the gate. They ain't
San
never
That's
went
a
Marino,
fact.
San
nowhere, bro.
Marino,
They
San
never went
Gabriel Valley.
anywhere. Pasadena.
Thank you.
They
Yeah, it's
never
all
went
hold on, hold
anywhere,
on.
bro.
Every country took over some shit. That just comes along with living on the planet Earth. We all get that. What I'm saying is, when the shit was already taken over, and we were starting to move forward from the 50s to the 60s to the 70s to the 80s, we had certain things we dominated. We're no longer
We
dominating
wasn't
those things.
dominating shit because we was going through segregation.
We weren't fighting segregation like that in the 70s and the 80s
You
when we
just
still
said
dominated.
50s and the 60s.
Because that leads on to, it's a time period. It leads on
Okay,
to
so I
things.
want you to tell me on some because there's only a few things we dominated, right? What we dominated. Because if you ain't talking sports, uh, 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 being a musician, you ain't talking about nothing. You
Whack.
tell me it.
You was 5 years younger than me
It
during
don't
those
matter.
periods. So
It
you
don't
saw
matter.
what
I
I
got
was
a brother
seeing.
that's 52, nigga. I'm the baby. So you tell
I'm
me what
three
we
years behind
dominated.
him.
And in the 70s and 80s, we dominated the distribution of crack. Not the manufacturing,
That was
but
in
the distribution.
Yep.
That's what the fuck we dominated,
what did
bro.
we dominate before crack?
Oh, you what? Sports?
N-
Really?
um,
That's
What?
your
nah,
come
Yeah,
on,
like
Whack.
really? What?
manufacturing jobs. We was big in that.
pimping, pimping,
Manufacturing,
Manufacturing.
pimping,
landscaping.
pimping,
Okay,
pimping.
pimping was
Hey,
one
bro,
of them. I'll admit
you
that.
are not gonna say we outdid the Hispanic with landscaping, bro.
Whack, we did. Think
They've
about
always been
LA in
here.
the 70s.
Let me
Think
tell you
about it.
why. We don't work as hard as them. We don't want to do it.
Nah, that's your speculation on it. Think
It's the
about
truth.
LA in the 70s and what was the facts. When you saw brothers driving around before the Nissan trucks got popular with the rims, you saw us driving around with trucks and lawnmowers in it, bruh. That was the 70s.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, listen to me.
I grew up
Listen
in the
to me.
'70s, and all the people was mowing yards, bro. Was
Nigga act like
Mexicans,
every
bro.
nigga was a
Period.
lawn
Thank
man.
you. Thank you. I'm somebody
Listen.
speaking up. I'm
Hey,
glad.
listen,
No,
bro.
everybody that was mowing yard was
What?
Mexicans, bro. It wasn't us,
Oh,
He's
bro.
you're
saying the
tripping.
same
You're
thing
I
we've
was.
tripping.
been
We wasn't
saying.
mowing no
That
yards,
shit
bro.
funny as
I
hell.
was
He
gonna
thought he
Cause
say
was
the
You're
you
on the
Mexican
tripping.
in
spot.
my neighborhood, let me tell you what's crazy. His name was Tony Torres, right? He
Mhm.
had all the landscaping companies, right? He also was the plug. He did his drop when he was mowing your grass. It's real shit.
That's cool on a one situational thing. But when it comes to the late 70s and 80s, when I was young and able to visualize what I was seeing, we were the ones dominating
Nigga, we
that
was
So
shit.
you
dominating
said
crack.
Hold
that
on.
me,
Now,
gas, and whack just all said that ain't true. So could we
We
it
was
vote?
is true,
We
but
dominating the
vote
hold on,
that
Phoenix. It
distribution
is
three.
true.
That's
of
3-1.
crack
It
cocaine,
it
nigga.
is true. And here in I'm living here in Arkansas. I'm out in the middle
What
of the
city you
woods
grew up
now.
in LA, bro?
I grew up in South Central and then in Carson, and then we moved to Diamond Bar.
Oh, nigga, you don't even this. Did this nigga say diamond, bro?
What the fuck? What?
Diamond Bar, I moved there when I was 17. I moved there when I was 17. So hold on.
What part of
Now I'm
Carson you
living
was at?
now
When you
I'm
was out
living
in Carson, or what?
now
What area?
Carson. I was what street was that? Off of 193rd. And now I'm living in Arkansas, and everything looks like I used to see it in the 70s and 80s in
Because places like
California.
that has always been behind us. You didn't know that?
But
Cost of living is cheaper,
that's what I'm trying to
lower.
get you to understand. And they're slowly losing it, Wack. That's what I'm trying to get you to
Who's
understand.
losing it? What are you
In
talking
other
about?
words, so now I moved to Arkansas. I got cousins that own landscaping businesses. They ready to get rid of them because their sons go to college and blah 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 blah. But now we losing what we once had as us because instead of hiring their sons, they're slowly hiring other people. We
Man,
as
whack.
blacks are losing
Hey,
those
whack.
basic
Hey,
jobs.
whack. Who you
No,
see at the
bro,
You
that
want
gas
a
mean
and
it was
nigga to
a
go
hey,
out of
family ran
business?
business.
hey, whack.
It was a family ran business, and the sons is like, fuck this. I want more out of life than a lawnmower.
But a
I'm
lot
out.
of times, whack, they don't get that more out of life. They
You
go to
trying to
college
fault the
and they
niggas
come
for
struggling
hiring
for the next
Mexicans, right?
job.
What the fuck? You want the nigga to go out of business?
Yeah, me
The
personally,
son don't want to do the job.
me personally, Mexicans, them my brothers, just like blacks, my
If
brothers.
they
So
gonna motherfucking
It
do the
does
No,
job,
it
wrong
has,
with
then
it has nothing
landscaping.
to do against them. What I'm saying is us. I don't care what everybody else is doing. I have no hate
Well,
towards
see, that's
nobody
what I'm
else.
saying. That's the difference between me and you, bro. I keep telling you, I'm of the world. I
Oh
don't,
yeah, I'm
bro.
gonna sell a dog
You
to
are never
anybody, and
gonna
I'm a.
catch Wack
Hey, I
boxing
train dogs
himself
for
talking
lesbians,
about.
gays,
Okay,
Mexicans. Who it don't
all
matter. I
right,
don't care
bro.
what
If
religion.
I depended on black people to stream my artist music, we'd be broke as a motherfucker.
But okay, but how do we fix that?
Fuck fixing it, nigga. I'm living. I don't got time to figure out how to fix something that can't be fixed. That's why your life is gonna go right down the motherfucking drain. You keep worrying about trying to fix something that can't be fixed. I'm gonna keep worrying about how to add something to something, nigga, that's working. That's what I'm gonna
hey,
do.
that's
I
fine.
don't I
Facts.
don't got a problem with blacks, whites, Hispanics, Asians,
You can't have
whatever
a
the fuck.
problem.
I don't have a bro. My company can consist of everybody.
But this is what I'm asking. This is
Man,
like I asked you earlier.
I'm the wrong nigga to talk to, bro. I don't
No,
care
you
about that.
not. You the perfect nigga to talk
I
to.
don't care about your color.
But that's and I agree with that
Women.
100%. When you were talking earlier today or yesterday about how long the black dollar stays in our community, and you spoke on one of the
I
problems
don't
that
care
you
about that.
okay. But if you can't care about that,
I
then that,
don't. I care about living, survival, establishing, and growing.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
so now
I am not going to
how do we
restrict
grow?
myself.
How do we grow
I don't. Hey,
if
look, I'm
you
not
are
French,
nowhere near
nigga.
concerned with
I'm
that?
not French. I'm
Well,
not
you know,
French.
like
My
Wack100.
circle, bro. My circle, right? It's not based on all black. You on that, bro? I look. I'm American, my nigga. Hear me.
Same
I
here.
am a
Same
fucking
here.
American, bro.
Same here.
I live amongst the fucking people. Okay? When I call for assistance, a paramedic, I don't say, hey, is there any black paramedics on
Same
board?
here.
And is there any black doctors? And I need to make sure, is there a black police officer that can come out? I called the company, bro.
Same
I
here.
don't sit here, bro, and get off in all this shit that don't really mean nothing, bro.
But Wack, let me tell you why it does mean something. The other day you was trying to figure out how we could get a collective together. Matter of fact, I think it was just
I wasn't
24
trying to
hours
figure
ago.
it out. I said it
No,
need to be somewhere where it's
okay,
posted
bam.
because all these people, right, is always talking about where you put your dollar. And ain't none of you niggas got a motherfucking nothing we can go to.
Okay, so Wack, are you coming up when yesterday at
I'm
24
not, I
hours
told the
ago?
people, I'm not with, listen, bro,
Were you?
I don't give a fuck. Everything I need, listen, it's a Chevron around the corner. I don't give a fuck who own it. You understand what I'm
Wack,
saying?
24 hours ago,
Every
was you
car I
Hey,
trying to
did
got,
I
help
see
us
you
come up
coming
with
off
that?
your mic trying to
hold on,
speak to Wack?
I got about 5, 6 different makes of cars around here. I'm not questioning who made it.
Wack, 24 hours ago, were you trying to figure out how we could come up
No,
with a
I
collective
said
for
the
that?
person said you don't spend money amongst the black whatever. I said, yo, I'm not about to restrict
Well,
my
they're just
life.
tripping on you.
My
They're
life,
full of.
I'm not gonna restrict my life and my comfort because black people don't make soap. So I'm not gonna say,
But
well, I'm
Wack,
not
Yeah,
gonna
I
wash my
think what
ass with
happens a
soap.
lot of time. Hey,
just.
Trover, let me get in there
Let
1 second.
Wack land his
I
I'm not
think
plane.
doing
what
it.
You
I'm
said,
okay.
hold
not
on,
doing. I'm
stop
not.
muting me.
Well, black
Wack, you
people
hold
don't
on.
make
That person was just hating on you. What I'm
refrigerators.
talking about
So
was
I'm
what
not
you.
gonna be in a house with a cooler because well, black there's not a black name brand refrigerator.
Tell him, Whack.
Ah, man, you niggas out
Man,
your
stop
damn mind.
that. That person was just hating on you. What I'm talking about was your in conclusion. What you was doing yesterday, you was trying to figure out how we could bring the black businesses together in one
No, I
space where
was
you could.
not. I was trying to
Whack!
figure
Stop!
out.
Come on,
I
bro.
was trying to figure out
It got to the
where you
point of
can
black
go
toilet
to
tissue.
see what black business, what the fuck are the products of a black business?
Okay,
And
okay. Did you
hold on,
participate in that?
is this a black business or is this a product created by
Okay,
black
so
people?
did you participate in that?
No, I said my participation was what I said.
Okay, so therefore, this is what I'm saying.
I'm
We
not
can do both,
researching shit because guess what? I know where to go get everything I need.
but we can do both at the same
No, I
time.
can't. I'm not
You
taking the
just did
time.
it yesterday.
Bro, I verbally said there's nowhere to go find it. So why approach me with it? Right? Listen, when I go in the store, bro, I'm not the weirdo sitting there. Let me read and see if a black person created this.
Nobody's doing. I don't do that when I
Nigga, if
read for
I want a
Okay,
light
Darlene. I
bulb,
don't
okay.
do that.
I'm
Wasn't
going to get a
somebody else
fucking
trying to
light
come off
bulb,
their
bro.
mic thrower? Somebody else is
All
trying to
right,
come off their
If
mic.
I
I'm
Like
gonna
want
one
a
of
let
the
it
other
light
go.
people.
bulb, I'm
Yeah,
going to get a
please.
light bulb. Right, whatever I want, I'm gonna go down the aisle, whatever brand that I favor. That's it, bro. That's it. That helps the American economy, as far as I'm concerned. There it is.
Welcome to
Yeah.
Good
I
Burger,
think a
home
lot
of
of
the
time.
Good Burger. Can I take your order? Y'all see what the fuck we got on the menu today, man? It's being woke, hurting the family unit. Happy 100 days out there to you and yours and all of your motherfucking family out there, man. I want you to follow all the moderators on stage or anybody that you resonate with. Get them shares up. We trying to stay at the top of the hallway like we always do on this 100 side, you know what I'm saying? I want you to scroll up top, hit that house, become a member if you're not already. But man, we've been talking, man. It done got kind of heated up in here, man. So we found out the other day that um a lot of people say that we don't buy black, you don't buy black. But we found out that simply we can't really buy black. It's not because we don't support our own, but just simply because of a distribution issue. We just don't have everybody don't have access to it. So we've been debunking a lot of these myths. That was just one of the little examples right there. But is our wokeness hindering our growth as a people? Like, are we boxing ourselves in when we can be spreading our wings and helping our people more by doing that instead of trying to keep it in a box? What
Can't
y'all
buy
think?
can't buy a refrigerator because they ain't owned by a black person.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I need to can't buy a fridge.
I think people
Actually, you know
convolute the
what? I'm gonna take the
conversation though.
front doors off my house because they ain't got a black person make front doors too.
Yeah,
Niggas is crazy.
I think people convolute the conversation because I don't think everybody's qualified to have it. Wack is a business person. He's speaking from a business point, and he's right. And then you have somebody like, let's say me. Well, I'm a business person too, but where I try to say, well, whatever business mind I got, whatever spiritual mind I got, I want to pass that down to another brother or sister so that they can actually learn from it. As far as resources go, we don't have it. Like if you need gas and stuff like that, you're gonna have to yield to somebody else. That's not a bad thing. I don't know why people always get caught up. I'll use myself as an example. Everybody know I don't like a lot of different races of people. But that don't mean I can't do business just because I don't like with them because they do business with me and they don't like me. I don't care about their color at that point. I'm not trying to save them, unite them or whatever. I'm just trying to get this produce or get this product and then keep it moving. So if you don't know how to separate the economics from your spirituality, you're going to be stagnated. So what we try to do is teach brothers and sisters how to help another brother that don't have that knowledge or help a sister don't have that knowledge and then build themselves together. That's how you actually fix the problem. But you can't stop doing economics with somebody just because of their race when you don't have another race to fall back and do. At best, what you should say, let's try to work on getting something of our own. And until then, we're going to rock with this cat, but then we're going to get our own. And then once we get our own, we support it and then rock it like that. That's how it should be done. Are you?
What those people need to do is they need to try to figure out how to get in front of them people, like how Wax making a way for himself by
Larry, you
being.
got a lot of feedback on your mic.
Is the feedback now?
Yes.
Gas, you got me finding that damn video of my daughter. I just want you to know.
No, I
I'm looking
saw.
for it.
Hey, dog, hold on, Cap. We about to play this little clip real quick. I've been waiting to play this clip, and I want you to answer these questions after you hear this. Bang, play that clip.
Nobody else but the Jews. Don't you know it's two type of Jews? That's right. Get me. I want to say to all you Jews and black Hebrew Israelites who always write me from around the world, the Bible is written to nobody else but the Jews. Don't you know it's two type of Jews? That's right. Get me. It's two type of Jews. That's right. You got the natural Jew, glory to God, that descended from Abraham. And each tribe is sealed. Out of each tribe, 7,000 is sealed. Or rather 12,000. And then when all each tribe add up, they come to 144,000. Are the direct descendants that come from out of Abraham. You better give me the 7th chapter of the book of Revelation. Quickly. Quick, son. Yes. And then I want the 1st chapter of the book of Romans. Yeah. And let's see how we are a Jew and how we not a Jew.
Revelation chapter 7.
I want all you black Hebrew Israelites to get this.
Amen.
I was in England. The black Hebrew Israelites was out there yelling for passage in his head. And here I give them Bible. Amen. And my brother here, I guess he's a Jew, but I'm going to give, this is one Jew, I'm going to give him a belly full of Bible.
That's right.
And if I got any other Jews, in here, I'm going to give you a belly full of Bible.
That's right.
Listen.
Revelation chapter 7 will start at verse 4.
Listen.
And I heard the number of them which were sealed.
I heard the number of them that were sealed.
And they were sealed in 144,000.
The 144,000 are the direct descendants of Abraham according to the flesh. Not according to the spirit, but according to the flesh. These were Abraham's descendants.
And there were sealed in 144,000
Be quick.
of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
Not all the tribes
of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
What is it?
Of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000.
12,000.
Of the tribe of Reuben were sealed 12,000.
Yes.
Of the tribe of Gad were sealed 12,000.
Read fast.
Of the tribe of Asher were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Nephilim were sealed 12,000.
Yes.
Of the tribe of Manasseh were sealed 12,000.
Uh-huh.
Of the tribe of Simeon were sealed 12,000.
Then I want a number that no man can number. Real quick.
Of the tribe of Levi was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Issachar was sealed 12,000.
Yes.
Of the tribe of Zebulun was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Joseph was sealed 12,000.
Yes.
Of the tribe of Benjamin was sealed 12,000.
Uh-huh.
Now we're at verse 9.
Now I want you to hear. He just read those that are righteous, that are sealed from the descendants of Abraham according to the flesh.
That's right.
Now you have a number that no man can number.
That's right.
That's the spiritual church. That's the body of Christ. Listen.
Revelation chapter 7 at verse 9.
What is it?
After this I beheld.
After this, glory to God, I looked.
And lo, a great multitude.
Great multitude.
Which no man could number.
What?
Which no man could number. Of all nations.
Wait, no. Just the descendants of Abraham.
Of all
You
nations.
see, first he itemized what came from Abraham out of each tribe.
That's right.
And that's not all nations.
That's right.
Eh? Listen.
After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man can number.
What is it?
Of all nations.
Of everybody.
And kindreds.
Kindred.
And people.
And people.
And tongues.
Wait a minute. That goes to show you not all the Jews, because if it says tongues,
Tongues.
that means tongues, spell tongues.
Tongues.
That means everybody ain't speaking Hebrew.
That's right.
Everybody's not of the Hebrew dialect.
That's right.
This is Bible here.
After this I beheld.
Tongues. Plural. Tongues.
That's right.
Different languages.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man can number.
And what?
Of all nations. And kindreds.
This is Bible talking. And kindred.
And people.
People.
And tongues.
Tongues.
Stood before the Lamb.
They stood before the Savior, stood before Jesus.
And before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands.
Do you hear that? So here you have a number. No man can number.
No man can
That's the body of Christ. Amen. Because there is no specific amount that's given in the Bible of those that are coming to first resurrection.
That's right.
So he struck out over and over and over again. He said the Holy Ghost just came upon him and that was in him. And the Bible contradicts that. He said Jesus never preached of himself, and Jesus contradicts that personally. He said when you sin, he don't sin against God. And the Bible said against God only
have I
hast
sinned.
thine sin. So again I said, come back. Everybody. Come back to Bible.
That's right.
I don't care nothing about custom or tradition. You black Jews that's hanging on your blackness.
That's right.
As if it's some type of qualification to walk with God. You ain't no better than white bigots.
What advantage then hath the Jew?
Listen, I want all you Jews to hear this.
Romans chapter 3 and at verse 1.
And then after that, I want to show you that I am a Jew.
That's right.
Yeah, you're listening to a Jewish preacher here.
That's right.
Not that it matters, but I want to show you how I'm a Jew.
That's right.
All right, follow me and hear me.
Romans chapter 3 at verse 1, also verse 9.
Listen.
What advantage then hath the Jew?
I want you Jews to hear this.
Yeah.
That's going around telling black people, you are the chosen people of God. Blacks are sinners like whites.
That's right.
Whites are sinners like everybody else.
That's right.
Your nature of birth is evil, corrupt, because you're in sin.
That's right.
That's why you need to be born again. Hear me good now.
Romans chapter 3, verses 1 and verse 9.
What is it?
What advantage then hath the Jew?
What advantage have the Jew?
Or what profit is there of circumcision?
What profit is it of circumcision?
What then?
All right, I want every Jewish person to hear this.
Romans 3 and verse 9.
What then?
Are we better than they?
Now remember, Paul was a Jew.
That's right.
He came out the tribe of Benjamin, the tribe that gave Israel their first king. And Paul asked the question here.
What then?
What then?
Are we better than? Are we better?
We Jews.
Are we better than they?
Are we better than everybody else?
No, in no wise.
You hear what the Bible says?
What then, are we better than they?
Are we better than they?
No.
No.
In no wise.
In no wise.
For we have before proved.
We have proved.
Both Jews.
And
Gentiles. That they are all under sin.
So you Jews that think you're better, the Bible says that we have proved.
For we have before both proved.
We have both proved.
Both Jews.
That Jews.
And Gentiles.
And everybody else.
That they are all under sin.
You're a bunch of sinners.
That's right.
Bro, I'm too
Yeah.
high for this shit.
Well, the brother played it. I think he said he wanted to ask me some questions after it, so I don't know.
I was just tripping off the ad libs. I'm high. I
Yeah,
was
he's
just
funny.
like,
Like just that brother name is Geno Jennings. He's funny, but I don't know what questions the brother that.
oh, that's why, cause he's funny. See, I knew it was something.
Where
Yeah, he fun.
gas at?
What? That
I'm
Yeah, I
nigga?
don't
I'm
know
right here,
whoever.
sis. I'm right here, sis.
Yeah, who had the questions for me? Like y'all said
No,
y'all wanted me.
no, I'm saying, but I'm saying, like basically how you say you to eat with the African, and like you know, what I'm saying everybody's under the sand. So what makes y'all better than everybody else?
They not. They just want to
What?
be the for argument.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
No,
human
we
is a
are. Wait,
human. Right is
hold.
right, wrong is wrong, depending on where you at.
Mm-hmm.
You in
Yeah, but
Cali,
we are
you in
better than
Cali,
them
she's
though.
17, you wrong. You in fucking New York, you right. You in New York, she's 16, you wrong. You in motherfucking Jersey, you right. It's all kind of different rights and fucking wrongs, and everybody want to argue like they shit is right, and ain't none of this shit right. It's based on where you at, who you with, and what the fuck you a part of. That's it, bro.
Yeah, but on the subject of what he was asking, we are better. That's the
There
point.
we go.
And here's what a lot of people don't understand. I don't have a problem if white people think they better, if Africans think they're better, if Chinese think they're better. Who would like as an
Nobody
individual?
saying the
Wait,
whole race, bro. You saying the
hold
whole
on, hold
race
on,
is
hold
better
on.
than
Hey,
their
Wack,
race.
Tell it,
Wack,
Cap.
as an individual, Wack, as an individual, right? Do you think you're better?
That's what I'm getting to, bro.
No, right, that's what I'm
Right,
saying. So now, but
bro.
no one. Let's
You're
say,
not
but no,
gonna
just
get me
walk
to
with me.
say as a
I'm not
black
gonna get you.
race,
No, I'm not
we're
about to
better
ask
than
you about
them.
no race.
Is some of us
I'm not
better
about
than
to ask
others
you.
at certain things,
Whack. I'm not
and they
about to
are
ask
better
you
than
about
us
no
at certain
race.
things?
I'm not about to ask you about no race. If you didn't think you was better, could you do what you do?
I don't think I'm better than nobody.
I ain't.
I'm
You
gonna be
don't.
real. The
Oh,
only
no sweat.
motherfucker I compete with is myself.
Okay, so now
But the
your
I
main
old
no,
your
but the main thing,
wait
Cap,
wait
I'm
hold.
saying is like it's 144,000. You're not
Okay,
part of that, bro. They're already gone
okay.
and went to heck.
Is
They're
that
gone.
you the
They're
one that
gone.
had wait hold on, you the one that had the questions for me?
No, I played
I know you played
the.
the audio, but I thought you said after the audio you had some questions for me.
No, I said I want you to answer the questions from the audio. Explain that.
What's the questions though? He didn't ask no questions. He taught.
I'm saying so. I'm saying, but
I
you
don't.
saying what you saying, and you
Right.
say what he said. Like you don't
He
agree with
said,
that.
okay, he said there were two type of Jews. There's no such thing. Well, technically, there's no such thing as two type of Jews in this sense. He looked at Revelations, the seventh chapter. Those tribes, number one, they're not all Jews. You have the tribe of Judah. That's where Jew comes from. You have Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Naphtali, etc. You have 12 different tribes. 144,000 is not all of the Israelites. That's just the Israelites that will rule with Christ. Verse 9 are the
In the
Israelites that
flesh,
was.
though, in the flesh, part of the bloodline in the flesh, not
Hey, brother,
spiritually, not
brother,
spiritually.
you cannot be a spiritual. Can you be spiritual Chinese?
But so you
Why
saying,
not?
so you saying
Just
you
answer
part?
the question.
I'm
Why
Can you
saying
not?
can't
Yo,
just
what? An
answer the
Asian
question?
person can't be spiritual?
No, 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 no. That ain't what I'm saying. If I'm black, can I be Chinese?
No, you black.
Thank you. So if you're an Israelite, you're an Israelite. You can't be a white man can't be an Israelite if he's not an Israelite. An Asian can't be an Israelite if they're not an Israelite. So why do we allow pastors to tell us that these niggas is Israelites if they're not Israelites? If a black
There
person
we
is
go.
always black and can't be Chinese, stop telling me that an Israelite now can be spiritual.
no,
That's
but
the
the Bible.
bullshit. Let me finish. Let me finish. That's the
Go ahead, girl.
bullshit.
Go ahead.
I appreciate it, brother. That's the bullshit that the church teach you. The hustle of the church in order to get your money, because that's what it's about. They have to tell you that you're a spiritual Israelite. Why? So you pay them that 10 fucking percent in the church and make them rich.
They
Because
have to be inclusive.
if they don't tell you you're a spiritual Israelite, why the fuck would you pay tithes? Why
So
would
are
you
you
even
a?
go to church?
I'm saying, but are you?
I'm not a spiritual Israelite. I'm an Israelite first. That's
But it's
what we
only
teach.
144,000.
There
What are you
ain't no
talking
such
about?
thing as 144. Do you know Revelations? For those that don't know, it means to reveal what would happen in the future. Futuristic events. That's what it's talking about. That 144,000 is a vision that John the Revelator saw of the nation of kings and priests that would rule. So you know how you have a governing body? That 144,000 represents the governing body of the nation of Israel. That's it. There's still other Israelites. You notice ain't no women mentioned in there. So you telling me ain't no women Israelites going in the kingdom? Ain't no children going into the kingdom? Get the context out. When you read verse 9, that's the men, women, and children that does not have the position of authority, but are still Israelites. That's what Revelations, the seventh chapter, is about. There's no such thing as a spiritual nothing. You're either a white man or you're not. You're African or you're not. You're black or you're not. You're Chinese or you're not.
I'm saying, so you're part of the 144,000.
I'm not saying I'm a part of anything. What I'm saying is Revelation, the seventh chapter, is 12,000 from each tribe ethnically, not spiritually. And verse 9 are also Israelites ethnically, not spiritually. There's no such thing as a spiritual person, period. You have to be that people first.
From the
You
flesh,
notice they
from
ain't,
the
wait,
flesh,
you notice
from the
they ain't no
bloodline,
spirit,
right?
they ain't no spirit, they ain't no spiritual clan.
No, I'm
They ain't
saying,
no
but from the
spirit. They ain't no
bloodline, right?
spirit. Wait, they ain't no spiritual Arabs. They ain't no spiritual Palestinians. Ain't
But
no
I'm saying
spiritual
from the
Asians. But for
bloodline, though,
some
right,
reason,
Cap?
you could be from what bloodline? From the nation of Israel?
No, I'm saying the bloodline, the 144,000.
Are
You're
you
saying you're
saying
part
the
of that
only people that can be
144,000.
spiritual is Israelites?
No, no, Wack. I'm not saying what I'm. Wack. Here's what. Okay, what I'm saying is Christians will teach that you don't have to be an actual Israelite ethnically, and you could still be an Israelite ethnically. They call it spiritual Israelite. That's the doctrine that they push. I'm not saying that if a Muslim believes in Allah or if a Chinese believe in Buddha, I'm not saying that they can't be spiritual. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is what the brother is presenting and what the Geno Jennings pastor is presenting is that you got two type of Jews. You got ethnic or fleshly Jews, and then you got these spiritual Jews. That's their position. That is not biblical.